Falls and the fear of falling are the leading cause of injury, disability, and hospitalization among racially diverse, low-income older adults, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. A UCF team was awarded a $2.3 million grant for innovative intervention to prevent falls through interdisciplinary collaboration and a community partnership. UCF researchers are seeking to address falling. Nursing Associate Professor Lada Tiamwong works with older adults and tackles one of the most pressing issues facing this population, the mental and physical instability surrounding life-threatening falls. Lada is here to tell us more about that. And Lada, my goodness, we were talking off camera, and it really is an issue that as we age, you know, our balance may not be as strong, our eyesight, our, other physical situations may cause falling, and I think that's a real fear. So where does this program come in, and how can you help folks?
Yeah, so for more than 50% of older people have a mismatch between their perceived fall risk and their physiological fall risk. So this mismatch can limit their physical activity. They don't want to go out to walk because they have high fear, whereas they don't know that they have no problem with their fall risk.
You mentioned that to me earlier, because we have that misconception that you really are physically in good shape, but you've maybe had a balance problem, and now you're right, you don't want to go out, you have that fear of falling. So how do you help us?
So first we have to assess the fall risk. So especially in the low-income people or people who live in rural area, they don't have access to assess fall risk. So our team developed intervention we call technology-based body and mind intervention. This technology, we call it short name is PEER. PEER stands for Physio Feedback and Exercise Program.
Right, because it is that PEER program, P-E-E-R, that we really want to get into. That it's an 8-week program that really can help dispel that mind connection of, I don't want to go out because I'm afraid I might fall down those steps. Maybe I can't live in my home anymore because I have stairs. And that's where this program really comes in to help. So what's involved in this?
So the PEER consists of 2 major components. The first component we call is physical feedback and cognitive reframing. So physical feedback, we use technology that's portable for us to carry with us, like carry into their house, assess their fall risk. And then we provide the feedback immediately after we assess, because it connects to the computer, and then we can empower them to know about their level of fall risk. Then we can reframe about their thinking about their fall risk to their physical function.
Right, so you can give people the confidence that, you may think you aren't strong enough or your muscles aren't strong enough, but through these types of, is it like testing or?
Yeah, really quick 2-minute testing. They're standing on the scale, close their eye and stay still for 2 minutes, and then link to the result, and we tell them what the level of their body's weight, we call it.
Oh, interesting. So there are various, I guess we want to say, exercises that people will do to evaluate really their balance issues. So is this available to anyone in Orange County, or how do we get more information about
just
this?
contact us. We feel free to work with anyone. They can stop at UCF or in the site, for example. They get together as maybe a senior center and connect to my clinical research coordinator, and then we can make time to bring the computer or the technology and assess their fall risk.
And that's it. You can actually come to would you go to someone's home and assess their risk?
Yeah, if they want us to go, we can.
But then you also mentioned to me that there are maybe groups at some of the assisted living buildings here in Orange County that you can go and do this risk assessment.
Right now we do at the downtown Orlando. Senior living apartment, and they just have the room for us. And we set it up. I have research assistant, clinical research coordinator, and we have the team to help them to assess fall risk and provide the feedback to them.
And I bet you do. I bet you get great feedback from not only the folks that you are working with, but probably the families are really helpful too.
Yeah, after we provide the feedback about their level of fall risk, we print the result, and they can bring the result, and when they go see the physician, they can talk with the physician about how they want to prevent fall, or they can talk with us too. The conversation start after we assess for risk, and they say, what to do with that, what the next.
Right. You've done that assessment. Then the next time they go to see their primary care provider, they can say, here's where I am, here's where I maybe need a little assistance, or I'm doing great, which would be a wonderful thing.
Yeah, if they feel they are doing great, they're going to continue doing the great thing that they take care of themselves to stay at home as long as they can.
Okay, Lada, terrific. So we've learned a lot about the peer intervention for prevention of falls and how members of our community can get involved in this unique work and will help ensure older adults can age in place. Thanks, Lada.